How's everybody doing? We're back again with Love Island. Sorry. Season 8, episode 18 now. Got two people just joined the villa. One is a blonde girl by the name of Antigone, and a ginger by the name of Charlie, I believe. And yeah, they just came in the house, shaking things up a little bit. So let's see how it's going. Right away, everyone is sort of asking Charlie a bunch of questions. He was the last one to come in. Antigone came in earlier in the day. He came in late at night. See him there. All right, they're asking him questions, all sitting around, just questioning him about what kind of girl he likes and all this stuff. And he gives the typical standard answer. I don't really have a type. I'm open to go and get to know everyone. You know how it is. Just keeping them guessing. All right. So right now you have the couples. You have Andrew and Tasha that are together. We have Gemma and Luca that are get together. We got Jax and where is she? Where's Paige? Is this Paige? No. Well, Paige is not sitting here, but Jax and Paige are together. Dami is by himself, but he wants to be with India, and she wants to be with him. And then you have Antigone over here who wants to be with Jay. All right, but Jay wants to be with Paige. And he's currently in a couple with Ek and Sue. And you have Davide over here with what is her name? Amika? I think it's Amika. Amina? Jamika? Something like that. Well, anyways, he's with her, girl over here. Well, he's not with her, but he's by himself and he's currently grafting her. And I think he's also trying with her as well. So that is the current situation. Right, so they asked him a bunch of questions. Then girls kind of sat around talking about the new guy, seeing what the situation is. And then Jay decided to take Ek and Sue's side to have a conversation with her. He decided to tell her that he's interested in getting to know Paige, and he wanted her to be the first to know. He wanted to tell her first before he does anything out of respect. And she was like, yeah, oh yeah, fine, go ahead. She's like, I'm glad you told me first. And yeah, the conversation went very nice. He was very happy about it, very surprised. You see them there talking about it, and she's very calm and understanding. And yeah, he was very surprised about it. So he told her his plan to go talk to Jax and then go to talk to Paige, because Jax is in a couple with Paige at the moment. So he wanted to talk to Jax first. Then he goes to Jax, he tells Jax about it, and Jax was like, yeah, go ahead, go for it. And Jax asked him, how did it go with Ek and Sue after he told her? And he said Ek and Sue actually surprised him and took it very well. So yeah, so things are going well so far. Jax is open to it. And yeah, after the conversation with him, Jax goes back to sit with Gemma and Luca, who's all hugged up. And he tells them about what just happened. And while he's there talking to them, Paige shows up, and Luca tells him to let Paige know about what just happened. And he was like, oh, really? And he was like, yeah. So he told her, he said, Jay said he's open to get to know you, and I told him go for it. And he's like, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And she looked very disappointed for some reason. And yeah, she was kind of holding it in, but she was very disappointed. Meanwhile, back in the room, we got Ek and Sue losing her goddamn mind. uh, for some reason. So she goes crazy. She comes back out. She calls Jay aside. Second round, same spot for the same conversation. And before he even sat down, she says, "I take back everything I said." So then proceeds to start yelling at him for playing her. She said, "I realized what you did. I was very calm about it, but I realized what you did. You pretty much played me. You let me know, you made me feel like I was the only one so that you can stay in the villa. And now you want to get to know Paige out of nowhere, someone that's already in a very strong relationship." And I called it. She's obviously insane and angry, but she's right about what he did. He did play her. He did do that to stay in the villa. And to be honest, he didn't really play her. She played herself. She was the one coming on to him strongly. She was the one making the moves first. He just played along. It was an opportunity. He played along. He doesn't even know her that well. They didn't even have that many conversations in the beginning when she was taking him to the terrace and making out and all this stuff. So I don't think he played her. I think she played herself and he played along so he can stay. And he was always interested in Paige. All right. But now she's yelling at him. All right. And everyone is like, "Oh, what just happened? I thought you said she took it well." And he's like, "Well, she took it and now she didn't." And Sue goes and she's airing him out in front of the whole house. And the whole house goes to his defense rather than to her defense. And she's just standing there looking stupid. Once again, Sue, like a crazy person, does all of the stuff that she does, not making friends. And then when stuff goes wrong, she tries to switch blame on someone else and try to get everyone on her side, and it doesn't work. And she just stands there looking stupid. Just like what she did with Davide, where she tried to turn the whole house against him, and then they flip back around on her. And now she's doing it again with Jay. That is a dangerous woman. That's the kind of chick, like the moment she doesn't like something that you did, she's going to accuse you of goddamn anything. So, yeah. Then we got boy Charlie, new guy that just came in the house. He pulled Tasha for a chat. He seemed to be very interested in Tasha. So yeah, he called her for a chat. She was very nice about it, but it seemed like she wasn't giving him any play. She wasn't entertaining the conversation that much. She was pretty much letting him know that she's happy with Andrew at the moment. And yeah, he said he wasn't going to give up. So, and then we go back to Jamina, I think it is. I think it's Jamina, and Davide, and he's grafting. He's talking to her. He's making her laugh. He's doing all the right things, and she's feeling it. And yeah, she's saying, I really wish I could see this side of you before. And then he's like, leans in, goes for the kiss, and she responds, and it works. Yeah, just out of nowhere, my dude just went in for the kiss. You know what I mean? He knows how to graft the chicks. And yeah, she was all into it. She's all flustered. Oh, Danica. Okay, I was definitely off. I was close though. It's Danica. All right. So works, and then Sue has her big blowout. She's by herself. Dude Charlie decides to go there and talk to her, keeping his options open, because if it doesn't work out with Tasha, there's always Sue as a backup. So my dude's playing the game right. He's playing a J type of game. You know what I'm saying? So he's grafting. He's talking to her. She likes it. She likes the attention. She doesn't have many other options. I mean, who's she gonna choose? And who's gonna choose her? Because she pretty much just said she's done with Jay. So, and then we have Paige talking to the girls about the fact that she's upset with how Jax handled the situation, because she felt that if she was in his position, she would just not want another person to go get to know him. And the fact that he didn't tell Jay no kind of makes her feel a certain type of way, I guess. I don't understand her logic. He obviously said it because he wasn't worried, and he just wanted her to be, sure, and he didn't want to seem insecure and all that stuff. And for some reason it backfired, and she's crying, like she's legit crying, like tears, for no goddamn reason over a misunderstanding. Didn't make sense to me, but hey, women, like full on tears, full on hysterical, just because she wanted him to tell Jay no, and he didn't. It's just weird. But he talked to her, and she didn't tell him why she was crying, but he saw that she was crying, and he made her feel better, and then feelings and whatever. All right, so Ekin-Su is still pissed off about the Jay situation. Everyone goes to bed, and we have Andrew over here giving Tasha the finger. I mean, literally, he's got his fingers inside her, and yeah, so he did that. Next day, all the girls are talking, all the guys are talking about what they're interested, whatever happened. I think that's when Danica reveals the fact that she kissed Davide, and now we just have Antigone, who like has no real options now because Jay's not giving her any play, and that was the one that she was mainly interested in. And I think Davide is still kind of grafting her a little bit. Guys are talking, girls are still talking. They do a lot of talking. Okay, and then we have India encouraging Paige to actually be open to getting to know Jay, because she's saying, what if you regret it? What if another girl comes in and Jax actually has his head turned, or he gets to know her, you're gonna regret not getting to know Jay and all this nonsense. And then we have round 3 with Ekin-Su and Jay. All right, it's pretty much just her letting him know she was pretty pissed off, and there's nothing gonna happen between them, and he's just like, yeah, I just wanted to let you know, and how I was feeling first, and I didn't want to do anything, and blah blah blah. Pretty much she just has a complete 180 from the first time when she was really calm, then the second time when she blows up at him, and now she's like in the middle where she's kind of still mad, but she's like okay with him getting to know other people, but she's not, trying to get to know him anymore, and all that stuff. Then we have Davide over here making the moves on Antigone. I remember her name because I think of Antigone when I think of her name, and he's grafting her. He's thinking about giving her a kiss as well. I don't think that panned out, but that was his thought process. All right, next up, we have dude Charlie getting a text letting him know that he's going to have 2 hot tub dates. So he gets to choose 2 people for his date to the hot tub, and he chose Ekin-Su and Tasha. He's the one he's really interested in is Tasha, and his backup choice is Ekin-Su. So obvious choice there. First date was with Ekin-Su. Seen here, chilling in the hot tub. All right, talking to her. The first date was like, it was whatever. She's not into him like she was with Jay. She's very reserved, and she's just kind of playing the game at this point. I don't think she's really that into him. Yeah, but there we go. With that, they talked for a while. It seemed very friendship type thing. He even asked her if she's trying to friend zone him, and she was like, no, no, no. It's like, it seems like he's getting friend zoned. And then we have Jay finally making his move, talking to Paige. And yeah, even though after all that crying and all that nonsense that she did, she was kind of flirtatious with the talk, you know. I thought she was gonna curb Jay from the way she was talking and crying and all that stuff, but yeah, she's laughing, being very flirtatious and all this stuff. So I'm starting to think she's full of shit. All right, and then we got Jax is actually upset about, you know, he's not gonna do anything, but he's kind of, he's not liking seeing her talking to someone else, but he's got to be okay with it. So he's you know, he's back there just kind of just letting it pass, but he doesn't really like it. Like, so the date with Ekin-Su is over. Now it's time for Charlie to get to know Tasha. Sorry. All right, see them there in the hot tub, and they're, you know, I mean, they're flirting. She's feeling them. Tasha is actually very receptive. She just got fingered by a dude, Andrew, in the bed just that night, and now she's in the hot tub with Charlie, and she's feeling it, man. She's really into him, and it's looking like she definitely likes him. And then after the date, all the girls were talking with Tasha, and she's kind of like hesitant to say it, but it seems very obvious that she's willing to get to know Charlie now after the date. She's definitely into him way more than Andrew, and she's just not saying it. Instead of saying no, instead of just lying and saying no, she's not. She's saying, I don't know, which is classic, yes, but I don't want to say it and shoot myself in the foot type of, I don't know. So that happened, and I believe that was the end. All right, and it seems like from the preview of the next episode, seems like there's going to be a recoupling. So people are going to have to start choosing real fast. So until next time.